Well, alright guys, hey, so today I'm going to be doing a battery upgrade on my Asus UM433 laptop. Now, it's about from 2021, so it's a few years old now, and the battery life is not nearly what it used to be. It only lasts like about 3 or 4 hours, which I don't find to be enough for me, so I looked online and I bought a replacement battery. So let's go ahead and take this apart, put in the new battery, and see how it performs after. Okay, so I just made sure to shut down the laptop. So now let's take these screws out of here. So yeah, this is a Torx 5 size for this laptop. Okay, these are incredibly small. Do not want to lose one of these, that's for sure. These ones are in at a weird angle too. Okay. Yeah, so it's always good to have somewhere to store all of these when you're not using them, if you're taking it apart, because otherwise they can get lost pretty easily. They're pretty small. Okay, so that part's done now. Now we gotta take these feet off, which is not exactly the most fun part. Now you can use your fingernail, but a screwdriver might actually just be easier. Ah well, I did it with my finger. Okay, there we go. One down. Now, okay, there we go. Second one off now too. Okay, now we gotta just undo these last screws, and then we should be good. So these are Phillips head. So let's go back into our toolbox and find a Phillips head. I'm gonna just put this one off to the side, so that way I don't, because I'm gonna need it again later. Okay. Okay, so this guy's good. Maybe I'll keep this one on this side, just to kind of separate it from the regular ones. Okay, so yeah, these two are different screws, so don't mix them up. Although it would be hard to mix them up with the other ones because they're such a different size. Okay, now we gotta start doing the fun part, which is prying this shell open. Now, it might come in handy to use one of these guys here. Not exactly sure the best place to start. Okay, good. So we've got one corner up here. Okay, it's actually coming up a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's off. We just have to do a little bit of prying, and we're all good. Okay, so let's take this part off, put that aside. So, let's just spin this around, give you guys a good view of the battery. Here it is. So now's a good time to take some pictures, just so you kind of know roughly where everything is. I think the tricky part's going to be here. Some of the wires kind of go a bit like underneath. And this part here. These are the two tricky parts that I saw in the video. So now let's start getting these screws undone back here, which I believe are just Phillips heads. Yep. Good, they made it a bit easier for us for this part at least. Now this one's a little bit tricky, so it's hidden underneath here. Okay. Okay. Come on. Get this out of here. This out now. Actually, wait, no, I gotta prop this up. Okay, so you pull up, so you push up with your fingernail on this little metal bit here, and that'll let you open up the ribbon area. Okay, good. So now the ribbon is off. Now the new battery will hop on in. Like so. And then... Alright, so I realized I didn't do the best job of showing how to put the laptop back together after. So once the new battery is seated in, then I would recommend putting in all the black screws around it first. And then after that, tuck in the wires. I'll put up some pictures so that you can see how to do it. Tuck in the wires below the battery and to the top left of it. And after that, then push in the power connector, which is probably the trickiest part. You're going to want to be careful with this. You want to make sure you line up the two connectors on each side. They're like the little black pieces go through, and you want to push down on the connector, not with like a ton of force, but just enough to get it back in. Just make sure you're being careful with it. Make sure it's all lined up properly so you don't, damage the board at all. And then also make sure to pull back down on that little metal clip after you put in the power adapter. And once you're done with that, then at that point, if it's all connected, you can just try turning on the laptop and just see if it starts booting up. And if it does, then that means the battery's connected properly. And then you're good. So then you'll just want to turn it back off and then put the back plate back on, screw in all the screws, and reattach the feet. That's basically it. Then you're done. Exactly. Right. There we go. Okay, maybe I just didn't press it in enough. All right, so we're done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws all done. So there's 3 at the bottom here on each side, 2 at the top, and 1 in the middle. Well, alright guys, I can say that it was a success. We managed to upgrade the battery on this guy, and I'm just charging it up right now. Of course, I haven't had time to use it, so I don't know how much better it is than the old battery I had, but fingers crossed, you know, it should actually make a difference, considering that one was about 3 years old, and it was about like at 70% of its performance before. Alright, so I've had an actual chance to use it for quite a bit now, and the battery does last longer. I'd say like it's probably at least a couple hours more, which is pretty significant actually. So, you know, if your laptop battery is not lasting nearly as long as it used to be, maybe it's worth upgrading if you're okay to take it apart and put the new battery in, or I guess take it to a repair shop. But yeah, I'd say it was a success, and if you guys found the video to be helpful at all, I would really appreciate it if you gave a like and subscribed as well, just because it took a lot of effort to make this video, and yeah, I just really hope it helps. Anyways, guys, I hope to catch you guys in the next video I make. All right, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Johnny Tech signing out.